I have been trying. By the way, Juno Birch is here today.
Oh, hello.
Wow.
Are we recording?
We are.
Hello.
Wow. This is your camera. This is your people.
Hello. It is me, Katya. I have transitioned. My pronouns are now she, her. And I wore some shrubbery on my head just in honor for Katya.
She fucking wishes she looked like this. Honestly, she might wear this outfit. She would definitely wear... Oh, Queen.
The unprofessionalism.
I'm sorry. She might wear this updo, but she'd need, how many pieces is this?
This is about 5.
Okay, she might need 8.
Yeah, but what's she going to stick it onto?
That's a really good point.
These are like scrunchies. You know when the hair wraps around the bobble and you tie your hair up with it, she's going to have to glue them on.
Well, we were talking about your hair bleaching journey, and you were saying that the stylist was trying to convince you to go natural for a while.
I went into Tony and Guy many years ago when I was in university, and I thought, I'm going to treat myself. I've never been in a salon before. And I'd never been in a salon. I always box dye at home.
Lotions and potions and experiments.
Lotions and potions and sizzling and bubbling and
Right.
snapping.
And burning.
And burning,
Yeah.
yes. All that jazz.
Did you ever get the burn on the scalp from the bleach?
No, I've never had that. And I think I've never had that because I've been bleaching my hair for so long.
What do you want?
Who was that twink?
I think that was Darby.
I'm having dinner with her tonight.
With her?
Yeah,
God,
I know.
that's sick. What about Alexis?
Yes, she's coming
Her
as well.
too. I just didn't know what dinner, because there's only ever one trans woman at once in any public setting.
Yes,
One
when
of you has
there's
to
more
leave.
than one, they have to start putting in deposits.
Special bathrooms. Special bathrooms. Yeah.
Special bathrooms.
Yeah.
But no, I've been bleaching my hair for so many years. I went into Tony and Guy, and my hair was very thin because and my hair's naturally thin anyway, but I was bleaching it so much at that time. And they said, you're going to have to grow out your hair or you're going to be bald and keep bleaching it. And I said, I'm going to keep bleaching it because at the time I was watching that movie Tank Girl. Have you ever seen the movie Tank
With
Girl?
Lori Petty?
Yes. And that
She's
sort
bleached
of
out.
like shaved bits, stringy bits. I was like, I'll just rock that.
Yeah, it
just
is
do
kind of
that.
post-apocalyptic, like head explosion.
Yes, and
vibes.
I think over the years wearing wigs so much, I kept getting like a little bald spot here.
Oh, from like
The cage pressure
yeah.
of the wig cage, it would kill the hair follicles, and you just get a little
One
hole.
slot of no hair. Yeah.
Yeah, and now
it
you're
takes
the whole slot.
Yeah, I think maybe I had one big cage on one day and then it was just all gone. Would you ever do bald? Would you ever do head shave bald fantasies?
I have a little bit once.
Did you feel glam or did you feel?
I didn't.
Did you feel,
I was smoking a lot of weed when I was younger, and I was just a bit. I don't remember a lot of my life when I was about 17, but I shaved the whole entire back of my head and left a little bang.
no, you fucking didn't.
I did.
So what did you do? Curl this?
Yeah.
And did you feel like you were eating?
I felt like I was eating. I had like eyeshadow down to my cheekbones.
Maybe you were eating.
I would sometimes do a tear.
Okay. It sounds very Hollywood Boulevard.
Yes.
It sounds
It was very Hollywood Boulevard. I just walked round with a shopping trolley and good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on this stand-up tour right now. Have you been playing out in Los Angeles a little bit?
I'm not on a proper tour, but I'm on a bit of a tour. And
You're on
kind of
like a self-appointed tour.
Yes. So it's
Secret tour.
I'm in a bit of a midlife crisis era.
I know.
So I've kind of quit drag.
Well, I started
But
to see.
is this drag? No.
I don't
Is
know.
it? I don't know anymore.
As long as you stay away from the
Who
kids.
cares?
Just stop
yeah,
grooming the
they
kids.
can keep away from me. Disgusting.
I will say this: we were hanging out 2 weeks ago when I told people on this pod that we went to see Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
Oh yeah. And do you know, before we watched that movie together, I had never tried a deviled egg, and I don't think I want to anymore. Do you not remember the bit with the deviled eggs?
Oh, now I do.
When the possessed girl is crawling out of the damp ceiling.
Yeah.
And then this woman, and she just decides to go into a wine glass of deviled eggs.
That was sick. Also, the grandma when she pulls her skirt up and goes like this. I was sitting next to her and she goes, oh. It was like the best part of the movie.
We were gripping each other's knees throughout the movie. Yeah.
Well, we were standing. Remember, there was a D box was in front of us, and those seats were like this.
When there was people that got up out of the seats because they thought they were broken.
Yeah,
or
they
something.
started moving, and the people were like, "No," and just left.
And all of us just went, Should we just go and replace those seats? Do they cost more than the normal seats?
I think they do. I got them for another movie, and I didn't like it.
I wouldn't like that.
It just is like we were talking about. Like if something in the movie happens, like a gunshot, I don't need the seat to go like. Poof.
No,
not in a public place.
I remember I went to see like a Ratatouille 3D 4D movie once, and when the rats were all
Ratatouille
running,
4D.
I love Ratatouille. It's my favorite film.
I watched it for the first time recently.
Oh,
I went to Disney and I watched it because when you go to Disney and you stay at the hotel, they have channels that just show Disney movies or whatever.
Yeah.
So I watched Ratatouille. It was fine. I don't know why people are so obsessed with it, but I did like it.
So hungry. There's something about the cartoon food in Ratatouille.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the music as well.
The music.
Je suis le bonbon, je suis le dentoire.
I like the French lady. You know what your hair probably looked like? It looked like one of those rats was pulling it out when you had that bald spot.
Yes. No, we're more of a bird's nest, I'd say.
Yeah.
But anyway, I went to this 4D movie of Ratatouille, and there was like a weird pipe underneath the seat, and they shoot air through the pipe, so it goes like this when the rats are running underneath. But it didn't feel like rats; it just felt like a pipe smacking my ankles, and it wasn't very nice. And I don't think I'd do that again. Also, it stank.
It stunk.
Smelly, AC, stuffy, sort of old machinery.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to watch the movie, but I don't even like movie theaters that much. Do you? When we were going to hang out and you were like, let's go see Lee Cronin's The Mummy, I said, sure. And Katya was really pissed that we didn't invite her.
I know. I saw her last week. She was a bit annoyed. She was like, no, I've not seen it. Do you want to see it? No.
She's upset. And then she was hospitalized.
But I do like...
And what if she almost died and you could have included her and you didn't?
Well, I got to be here today, so...
You're kind of the her. I think if people squint and they're scrolling really quickly, they could think that you're her. Yeah. Would you take that as a compliment? Or?
A compliment, yeah. I went to Turkey recently and got my teeth done, and I showed them a picture of Katya's teeth, and I said, I want these.
Girl.
No, I didn't.
How is it going? Because you said last time I talked to you, you said they were hurting.
So... I don't know if I'm supposed to be in this much pain this far down the line.
Oh, that's good.
It's so sensitive.
Do you think you're just so British that your body's rejecting perfect teeth?
Yeah, I think so.
Your
They're
body's
like, these sweet corns are never going to be...
But they look incredible because you used to wear the flipper.
Every time I was on camera, I even started wearing them just...
To the market.
But
ladies, you ever clip in your 6 hair scrunchies and put in your flipper and go down to the Tesco?
I listen. You know what? Do you know what's really embarrassing? I'm actually 32. People think I'm so much older than I am.
I didn't say that.
No, I know you didn't.
Who thinks you're old?
Everybody, but I think it's my voice because I sound a lot older than I am.
Also, your dress.
Yeah. I do dress a lot older.
Oh my God, guess what I listened to today on the way in here because I knew you're going to be here.
What?
I love your purse, by the way. That is so cute.
Isn't it gorgeous?
That is so
Isn't that the most gorgeous, perfect color of purple you've ever seen?
The color and how like monochromatic it is.
I like a periwinkle mixed with like a lavendery purple.
It looks like a purse in like a video game or a cartoon purse.
I want to bite it.
Yeah, I want to bite it too.
It's like, it's grape flavored.
Yeah,
It's
Laffy Taffy vibes.
I know.
I was driving here today and I've been trying to relax more. So my assistant, Brandon, he listens to classical music in his car. And I always think it's so funny that he drives around listening to classical music, but he loves it. And I was like, I want something instrumental and calm. I put on the Sims 1 soundtrack in the car.
Oh.
It's so good. I was going to play what knew I was going to come here and talk to you, and I was like, what am I listening to in the car? And I just thought it was so funny because I know you love that music as much as I do. Wait,
here we go.
Driving through Burbank. Rihanna.
Here we go.
Good
Here we go. It's going to kick in now.
Everybody clap your hands. It's so good.
I want to murder someone one day to that song.
That song, it's called Mallrat. It's from the Sims 1 soundtrack.
It's so good.
And the strings start and you go, how could this get better?
I know.
And then the flute happens and you're like, oh my God.
I know. Do you know that they use a lot of Sims 3 soundtrack in reality TV?
What?
Yes. I will sit there and watch Mama June Not From Not to Hot, or I will watch something like reality TV. It's usually those like, you know, when people talk like that kind of reality TV.
Oh yeah, because you love Thousand Pound Sisters.
I love
And so do
Pound
I.
Sisters. Amy's eyes are looking forward once more.
Girl, Amy, you want to talk? Can I say, I have a lot of feelings about this.
Okay.
Because don't want to get in trouble from TLC. Bravo, bravo, bravo. 6 seasons into a hit show and the storyline is that none of them have money.
I know.
Can we get the girls paid? It feels like a human rights violation.
It's the same with a lot of reality TV. It's the same on Mama June.
And on Housewives now. Everyone's broke.
Dorit
Everyone's
is broke. Yes.
But I just feel like once they fixed her eye, I was like, wait a minute. 5 seasons into this, it's dawning on her now that she could get her eye fixed.
Well, she was told when she was younger that she could never get it fixed.
Yeah, I remember that.
And wasn't it something to do with like cat shit? In
utero.
Yeah.
I believe it had something to do with exposure to cat feces in utero. Let's take a break.
Ooh.
Listen, Katya's hospitalized.
Yeah, cat shit in the eyes,
in the
bowels. She's done.
They fixed Amy's eye. She looks amazing. And now I never thought she looked that much like Tammy. And now I'm like, oh, they are sisters.
Yeah, I got so used to her looking like a little baby chick.
Yeah.
It kind of is like a different
person
person now.
Her look so much.
She looks fabulous.
She looks amazing.
My bills are paid.
She looks great. Congratulations. And she got married.
Oh.
The spooky wedding.
Oh, yeah, the spooky wedding. I saw that episode. Yes. I didn't think Tammy was going to show up to that.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I know that sometimes she gets she's the crier of the family, Amy, for sure. And she always feels like none of them support her.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, they don't. They're not supportive enough to her.
No, I think they just sort of, I can kind of relate with that a little bit because not necessarily in my family, but in my sort of friend group, no one tells me anything because they know I'm in La La Land. Like I'm kind of, will say something stupid. I'm a bit like dumb in that way. So I kind of relate with her a bit. Because she doesn't get told things that, oh, Amy's doing this again. Do you know what I mean?
It's like Kelly Mantle. Like touring with Kelly Mantle was like, oh, it's like me and Katya, and then that's our parakeet over there.
Yeah.
Like she just, why tell her? She's not gonna, you know what I mean?
Do you know, we were talking the other day, me and Kelly, about sounds that we really don't like. And one of mine was that I cannot stand it on British Airways when they serve the rice pudding and everyone wakes up from a nap and they start eating it with like congested nostrils. And I was doing an impression of it and she just started launching wet wipes at me. I feel like that's her thing. When she doesn't like what you're saying, she just throws wet wipes at you.
Yeah, or she just glug, glug, glug,
she just
glug, glug, glug.
glugs, yeah.
You're still off the sauce kind of, right? You're on a light drinking reprieve.
Well, I didn't intentionally stop drinking, but I can't casually drink.
Me neither. That's the problem.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to say drinking problem, but I'm saying if we're going to go,
Yeah.
I'm not that bitch who's like, should we just go for one? That's not going to happen.
No. If I'm going to a restaurant for a gorgeous carbonara, I'm not going to order a white wine with it. I'm going to have a Coca-Cola. But if we do go on to the white wines, we need to go out to a club and we will be out all night. We
went to eat together. We went to an Italian restaurant and I will say maybe I'm getting to an age where I don't want alcohol with dinner.
No.
Not really.
I don't want a full belly.
I'll have alcohol before dinner, but for the meal, I want like Diet Coke or something.
Yes, I'm exactly the same.
And if I'm going to drink, I'm like that. Then we're not going to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Then we can maybe go get something and get like a French fry or a finger food. But we're here to drink.
Yes, exactly. I'm exactly the same. I used to drink quite a lot when I would work on stage.
You really did.
I would pound the fireball before I went on because I didn't need to be switched on as much
Sure.
on stage because it was like lip syncing or, that sort of stuff. Now that I do stand-up comedy only, I cannot have a drink before I go on stage.
I agree because I feel like comedy is all about being faster than the audience.
Yes.
And you're slowing yourself down.
Yeah.
But I will say when I was lip syncing, sometimes a little bit of alcohol gets me in the zone where I genuinely do a better job.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Couple of Pinot Grigios. She's twerking.
You will go out there and feel that music in a way that actually helps the performance.
You get goose pimples on stage as you're lip syncing.
From your own performance. From your own performance. From your own fucking show.
I love that.
This episode is sponsored by Squarespace. Hi, I'm Taji Solstice, seasonal entrepreneur and the sole owner of Summer. That's right. I acquired the intellectual property rights to sunshine, flip-flops, backyard barbecues, and the concept of the one and only place it's okay to wear a straw fedora is at a picnic. As the new owner of Summer, I needed a website fast so the public would know that Summer is not only here, but under the bold new management of Todd. Hence, I built the new site on Squarespace, and with Memorial Day just around the corner, my web traffic is exploding. Their design intelligence made it weirdly easy to create a gorgeous custom site that looked exactly like my brand, which is warm potato salad meets melted popsicle. I also use Squarespace payments because when people are buying my custom line of beach chairs and sunscreen, I need payments in one place and I need them now. Setup was incredibly simple and customers can pay with all kinds of methods. This is important when your client base is as varied as people on boats, camp counselors, and mothers named Deborah. I even connected all my social accounts, embedded promotional videos, and used Squarespace SEO tools so people searching who owns Summer now find me immediately. As the new owner of this glorious season, Squarespace has helped me promote and monetize this season of perspiration like no one else could. If you're like me and need a website, go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/bald to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Again, that's squarespace.com/bald.
We were talking about your creative pivot a little bit because you've gone from being blue and touring this like concept space creature to doing stand-up kind of closer to yourself. What has that been like?
It's been really strange. I've been wanting to do that for such a long time.
Right.
But I was scared to do it because I built this sort of branded face, the alien face with the glasses and the wig and the marigolds and all that sort of thing. And I was scared to sort of step away with it because I felt people would be disappointed. And then there was one show that I did on the UK tour last year and they had no AC. It was 30 degrees Celsius, which is boiling hot inside the room. And I just turned around and I said, I'm not doing it. I can't get in drag. So I did the whole show out of drag. I loved it.
People don't realize when you do these special effects colors, you can't sweat. It's not an option. Oh my God. You and I did a shoot for YouTube for Pride like 2 years ago.
Oh my God.
And the air conditioning was like non-existent.
I know.
And I tried to be cool about it. And I was like, you guys, I'm fine. And I don't know how to say this, but they were maybe more scared of me on set.
Oh, yeah.
So I turned to them and was just like, she's not going to say this because she's too nice. She's like special effects blue. You can't even sweat. If she sweats, she'll probably have to wipe it off and start over.
You can't, when you put talcum powder on top of that blue makeup, if there is a slight bit of wet or anything cracks, you can't redo it.
It like freckles almost.
Yes, it does.
It congeals.
And if you're beauty blending it on and you're already sweating through the pores, it will take it back off.
It takes it off. Whereas when it's skin colored, well, also the stuff you were making, you were using foundations mixed with pigment to make the foundation. Yeah. It's not like you go backstage and have a jar of it.
No, but I did do that once and that was a mistake.
Oh, really?
Because it stunk.
You pre-mixed it?
I pre-mixed it. I melted it into a Tupperware and then like put it in the fridge to like set it like butter for tour. This was the first tour that I did. And the smell that came off it was just like...
Was it waxy?
It was like bleachy, mushroomy, semen-y. It was just like, and every show, this is back when I was drinking on tour as well. I'd be like putting it on the, like dry heaving, putting it on.
Yeah.
And on that tour, this is like 5 years ago now, I was performing in venues that barely had any AC, like rock clubs. And I was in corsets, pads, and everything.
Yeah.
And I was on my deathbed.
Well,
by
you're
the
also
end.
wearing, because you're blue, your costumes were, it's sort of like not the Wiggles, it's Sesame Street where it's full body fabric coverage.
Yes, but this was
Like Wicked.
This was like during the Attack of the Stunning tour. So this was like the alien space age era where I was in spacesuits.
Like PVC.
PVC.
Yeah.
Fully, I would have tights on underneath a full foil fabric catsuit that was also lined with a sweat-soaked pad.
Because it was like nude illusion, so you would see the
Yeah.
skin through the PVC.
Mm-hmm.
And your wigs are huge.
Yeah.
I always wonder how you function with the glasses on, because we dressed up as you once together. You were working at Foo Bar.
Yes.
She did it. You did get Foo Bar.
And Lady Red was on the door.
Yeah, was it pre-COVID or was it?
It was pre-code. It was 2019.
Yeah,
or
it was
18.
it was maybe right before COVID or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Red was on the door, and I think Mario was DJing, and you were Ray Latrey's show.
Ray Latrey's show, yes.
And I was dressed as you because we did a video together. So then we went together. And I remember I was standing there in your outfit and like the head wrap and everything. And do you remember this? The guy came up to me, the stage manager, and said, "Hey, just so you know, we're starting in 5." And I said, "Okay." And then they walked away and I was like, well, I guess I'll go tell her because he thinks I'm you.
Yeah.
So then I went up to you
And
and I said,
I had no idea what time stage time was at that point. So I was like, woo. Phil was going. There was like this weird, there wasn't a stage. It was like a step up platform.
yeah, it was not like a proper
And
stage.
Phil kept going to me, be careful of the set, be careful of the set, because I was already a little bit tipsy anyway.
Right.
And I was, I'm going to be fine. And I went straight up there and completely pedant. Do you remember me falling over?
Oh, yeah. There's something I always feel like as a performer, if you warn me about a step on stage, I get really defensive. Like, you think I'm an idiot?
And then you fall over
And then
it.
I fall. Like, there's always some part of me that's like, you don't have to tell me. I've been doing this 17 years.
Yeah.
I know. Fall on the floor. It must be nice not painting blue, because the times I've done that, you have blue ear holes.
I know.
Blue nail beds.
Well, the thing is, the amount of hotels and Airbnbs I must have stayed in and left blue on everything. The thing is that when you shower it off, there's not really blue water everywhere. It's more the towels. You think you've got it off,
But you don't.
and then you'll scrub with a towel and you're like, oops. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't miss it at the moment. I'm enjoying being able to write comedy as me,
Yeah.
rather than as like, she's an alien from da-da-da-da. You know what I mean?
I know. I totally get it.
And I just feel a little bit like when I started that so many years ago, I felt like I was just in my own lane. And now when you go to DragCon, there's so many pastel blue alien 60s drag queens that I'm just kind of like,
They really are out there.
yeah.
It's fine. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't bother you, does it?
No, not at all.
Let them live.
No.
I don't really feel precious about people when they have like a big black and white eyes or something, and people
Yeah.
say it's like me. I'm like, I don't think that.
No.
I don't care.
I don't see myself in anyone else.
No,
You will never be me.
they'll never
But,
be you.
But what was I going to say then? I was going to say, the only thing that does bother me is when somebody copies my drawings or artwork. That
Oh yeah,
bugs me.
are you doing illustrations again?
I kind of go through phases of in and out doing artwork, because I feel like when I'm doing stage work, it's a different person to when I'm sat at home and don't want to talk to anybody and just draw a picture. Do you know what I mean?
You watch TV and like
Yeah, I'm comfy. I don't answer my phone. And also I can't sculpt with them.
Oh my God, do you miss doing your sculptures?
Yeah.
I think, David, my ex David, is I think the world's premier collector
Yeah.
of Juno Birch sculptures. He probably has like 8 of them.
I know.
They're amazing.
Thank you.
They're so cute. How did you ship those all over the world? They look so fragile.
This was going back even before I started doing drag, I think.
Yeah, this was
because that was how I paid my rent.
was making sculptures.
Was making sculptures, because I would spend like 7 days just locked in my bedroom making miniatures that were in little baggies.
Which is a sign of mental illness.
Yes, I know.
When you say it like that,
I
when you say
know.
it like that, I'm like, is she okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Is she gonna jump from there?
I've never been okay. But do you know what? It makes me money. So
Yeah. You did really. It was very exclusive. I feel like you would put one out like monthly, and David would buy it.
Yes.
It was like always him.
I know. But I remember seeing his name on so many receipts and I was like, who the fuck is David Silver?
Yeah, he loves your
It's my
art.
new sugar daddy.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
But no, I used to sell them quite a lot of money. And I know David bought quite a few, but like they sold really quickly. And I know I've launched a new merch website. JunoBirchLive.com.
JunoBirchLive.com. And people.
And it is solely just my artwork on merchandise.
That's great.
I'm not doing like as much like drag merch, where fans make art and put it on shirts and stuff. I'm just doing things that I've done on my iPad or sculpted or whatever. And you know what I'm working on at the moment?
Tell me.
Bag charms.
Bag charms.
So you know like that little vinyl plushie that you get, like a Labubu, like a something like that. I want to do my sculpture heads, but in like a little furry
Oh, like
Oh,
I love that.
And they all have their little bios and little characters.
Storylines.
Yes.
That's fun.
So I'm working on that at the moment and just looking for like manufacturers and stuff like that. So
I have a piece of merchandise from you that I love. It's your white shirt and it's a black illustration. It has you on it, but it's a lot of other stuff too.
I remember when I first came to stay with you in LA in 2019 and you had that shirt on. It was a really, really old shirt. And I remember looking at it like, how the hell is that so white? And you were saying that you put bleach in the washing machine.
Girl, you got to get into it. When I tell you about bleach, let's take a break.
Are you kind of like Danny DeVito in Always Sunny when he goes through the quarantine and he
I'm
just
like
smothers himself in bleach?
I'm like Danny DeVito and everything, okay? When you have white clothes and you put bleach in the wash, those clothes will come out whiter than you've ever imagined.
But
glowing white.
What about the ink in the rest of the fabric? Does the bleach not make the black ink? No,
it'll just do the natural fabric.
I should be a bleach expert at this point, shouldn't I? Oh my God.
But I mean, like my white socks, and I wear a lot of plain white t-shirts because I dress like a sim. I dress like too normal, like a serial killer.
You're the randomized button.
Totally. And my white t-shirts, you got to use bleach. White sheets, your white pillowcases and stuff. You probably don't wear white pillowcases.
Why?
Well, blue.
I haven't done that since September last year. Maybe now, and maybe not anymore because I had to wash the sheets in the Airbnb because I shat myself in the bed the other day.
With Phil?
A couple of weeks ago. Yeah, and some of it got on Phil's leg as well.
He's in here. I told him he could come in here and watch it. He said no.
Listen. No, Phil can answer. He's probably actually really fuming that I told you. But it was that
Phil!
kind of...
Did Juno shit on you? Okay.
So
never mind.
It was I was very, very ill. I was drinking Pepto-Bismol like so much. And it was just this is horrible, but it was leaking out of me.
Sure.
I was
after the watermelon incident. Oh right, you got food poisoning.
I got food poisoning from the sesame chicken.
That's right.
Open
sesame, honey.
I didn't know this. Pepto-Bismol makes your shit black.
It does. It's the.
I thought I was internally bleeding.
No, the active ingredient is like bismuth, something that makes your poop black.
Oh my!
Pepto-Bismol is amazing.
It did save my life.
It
I
really
like the little
amazing.
tablets that you get.
The tablets for tour are fierce.
I sent some your way the other night.
They
a couple of
taste
weeks
kind of
ago.
good. The tablets taste kind of good.
Yeah. Pepto-Bismol tastes different here than in the UK though. In the UK, I think it's more minty.
You got to mix it with a little bit of gin.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Does it curdle? Ooh.
Love the color.
Does it float on top?
The color's beautiful.
Yeah.
The color's really beautiful.
Whenever I did pink makeup, that was my inspiration.
It's a great color. It's very blue.
Blue pink. Bubblegum pink.
It's
yes.
very bubblegum.
Don't wear it as a lipstick because your teeth will look yellow.
Not you anymore.
Not anymore.
The teeth look incredible. You're just in constant pain.
I'm on a diet of Tylenol right now.
How many do you take a day? Paracetamol.
Maybe like 4 doses, 3 doses a day, maybe. How many you're allowed to. But do you know what I think it is? I grind. When I'm on stage or I'm doing something, I clench my teeth. And I think that pushes the crowns a little bit, maybe.
Think of all the gender affirming participations in medical field you've experienced, and teeth was the one that got you.
I know it hurt worse than getting my dick turned into a vagina. That didn't hurt that much, actually.
That's a credit. That's a credit to your surgeon.
I know, Dr. Bellringer.
That's right. That's right. You were telling me his name. His name is Dr. Bellringer.
Dr. Bellringer. He's a sweetheart. Yes.
Yes.
Do you know what he said to me? I remember I went in for a checkup because I had to go back down to London. You know, they check you up. He said, "Do you know what? You make a really great woman."
Oh.
And at first I was like, is this pervy or is this nice? But I thought it was lovely.
I'm sure after the experience you had with him, there's a high level of intimacy. He probably just feels very comfortable with you.
He's seen me inside out.
I don't know how much more familiar you can get with somebody.
I know.
Do you have a video of the surgery?
No.
Okay, well.
No.
Whenever I have a surgery, I always weirdly go home and wish I could watch a video of it.
No, I wouldn't want to see that. No, even when I had my teeth shaved down, I didn't want to see what they looked like.
Oh yeah, people tell me they go in the mirror and they in the middle of their teeth surgery, they go to the bathroom and see their teeth and freak out.
I did do that.
Did you look in the mirror?
I don't remember it. I was that traumatized from the pain. I don't remember looking in the mirror. But I had this. They send you home with a temp in. And then they fix
because they make them overnight or whatever. Yeah.
And then during that wait of 2 days with the temp in was the worst fear I've ever had in my life. I had this fear that there was going to be like a hurricane or like an earthquake or something, and I was going to have to go home with shark teeth.
Zombie apocalypse. And then you have little nubs for the zombie apocalypse.
Or imagine if I died and I had to haunt with shark teeth.
Oh yeah. Well, but you don't have asthma anymore.
No.
That's kind of nice.
No. Right, listen, NHS, I've got something to tell you. I was diagnosed with asthma many, many years ago.
Why is it easier to get a pussy at the NHS than to get an accurate asthma diagnosis?
It is not easy. I was on that waiting list for 5 years from the age of 16 onwards. Yeah. And I was waiting so long, and then they cancelled my surgery on the day of the surgery and postponed it a year.
Heartbreaking.
Because my surgeon had left the NHS and gone privately.
Were you upset?
Oh, I was devastated. There's pictures of me in the hotel that we booked in London, just lying there staring at the wall, because I'd waited my whole life for it and everything. It was horrible. Yeah.
But it sounds like everything worked out.
Yes, it did. It absolutely did.
So, you guys, I'm getting ready for spring. Prides, festivals, music festivals, flying, touring, etc. Another club. And I know for me, my personal journey of health, I have learned that everything comes back to your digestive system. Your digestive system, your gut, the way everything is processing is like the tell-all book of what is going on with your mind, your body, everything else. And probiotics are the only way to stay in the gut for a few days or weeks at a time. So consistent use can help support the benefits. I take probiotics and I'm taking Ritual Symbiotic Plus, and it's impacted me because I would buy all my vitamins at the stores, whatever, and then I would run out and I would totally fall off the wagon of what was I using? What was I taking? What I love about Ritual is I was able to just pick out my items online, have them sent to me, and they'll be easy to reorder in the future or keep them coming regularly. So for me, I'm trying to take better care of the pre and probiotic lifestyle inside me because I've noticed with my autoimmune flare-ups, it's all directly connected to the way my gut is working. And so when I'm flying and traveling, food is inconsistent, sleep is inconsistent, I need to keep my Symbiotic Plus biotic formula consistent because it's a 3-in-1 clinically studied pre, pro, and postbiotic in clinically studied doses to support a balanced gut microbiome. Get regular and stay regular. It's vegan. It's formulated without GMOs, major allergens, animal products, and it's just a very light kind of mint vibe. Support a balanced gut microbiome with Ritual Symbiotic Plus. Save 25% off your first month at ritual.com/bald. That's ritual.com/bald for 25% off your first month. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Life is a journey, which sounds beautiful and poetic until you remember that one journey in 2008 where you had pad thai at a gas station purchased under fluorescent lights next to the windshield wiper fluid. I ate it in the rental car, questioning not just the choices that had brought me to that very moment, but my entire concept of life as a journey. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's a good reminder that whatever you're carrying, you do not have to carry it completely alone. Some nights it's what keeps you up. Other nights it's relationships, money, family, the future, or that mysterious feeling that everyone else in the world has it figured out, as if they've received a manual telling them to not buy pad thai on the side of the road at 1 a.m. Therapy can be a place to talk with someone who listens, understands, and offers unbiased support. BetterHelp therapists are fully licensed in the U.S. and work according to a strict code of conduct. You start with a short questionnaire, and BetterHelp uses over 12 years of experience to help match you with a therapist. And if it's not the right fit, you can switch anytime. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, serving over 6 million people globally, with an average 4.9 out of 5-star rating for live sessions based on over 1.7 million client reviews. Life is already hard enough. You deserve someone traveling that path with you. You don't have to be on this journey alone. Find support and have someone with you in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/bald. That's betterhelp.com/bald. This episode is sponsored by Hims. Look, sometimes things feel a little off in the bedroom. Maybe it's stress, maybe it's sleep, maybe it's even getting older, or maybe you've been moonlighting as a trapeze artist in the circus, swinging through the air in sequins, screaming internally, and wondering about how your 401k is doing right now. And honestly, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. ED is way more common than most of you guys think, and a lot of guys wait longer than they need to do something about it. The good news is getting real treatment can be simple, and through Hims, it's 100% online. Hims connects you with the licensed healthcare providers online, giving you simple access to legitimate ED treatment options from home. No awkward appointments, no standing in a pharmacy pretending you're simply clocking all the new cough drop flavors that just dropped. All you have to do is complete a simple online intake, and a provider will review your information to determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your treatment ships directly to your door in discreet packaging. That includes sildenafil, also known as generic Viagra, available through Hims at up to 95% less than the brand name version. And if that option isn't right for you, there are additional treatment options available so you can find what works best for you. It's transparent, it's straightforward, and it's designed to make getting care feel easy. To get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/bald. That's hims.com/bald for your free online visit. hims.com/bald. Prescription required. See website for details and important safety information. Sildenafil is the generic version of Viagra. Viagra is a registered trademark of Viatris Specialty LLC. Hims is not affiliated with or endorsed by Viatris. I always was laughing because we would make fun of you for smoking cigarettes and having an asthma inhaler. And maybe some of the counterintuitive process there.
Yeah.
And then you're finding out magically you don't have asthma?
Yes. So I went and got diagnosed with asthma when I was maybe like 23.
Okay.
And I had a really bad chest infection. So I went to the doctors and they just were like, we're going to do an asthma test on you. My lungs were so weak from the chest infection that, you know, you breathe into the tube, you like this. And because my lungs were weak, she just went, okay, you've got asthma.
Is this the thing where they try to make, is it the ball? You know when you blow in that thing in the ping pong ball?
I think it was a ball. Yeah, it was like that, yeah.
I've seen that on television.
And then I got the steroid inhaler and the blue inhaler, and I used that for many, many, many years. And my chest was always just wheezy and shit. And
albuterol, is that what it's called? What do they call it?
I don't know. It's
The
a
chemical?
steroid.
I don't know. So then you were telling me the other day that the inhaler was essentially keeping you needing the inhaler at a certain point.
I think so.
Psychological warfare.
I think so. And they kept doing asthma checkups and they were like, you need to use your inhalers. I'm like, I've not used my inhaler in 5 months and this is the best my lungs have ever felt.
Right.
And they were like, okay, stop using it then.
Love that.
Also, I went on Manjaro.
Oh, okay.
And apparently that reduces inflammation in your lungs.
It does. I am on some kind of one of those because rheumatologists are using it for arthritis. My rheumatologist said that people who are on it are going off some people are going off their arthritis medicine because the anti-inflammatory side effects are so profound.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. I had to stop taking it because it made me so sick.
Really?
Those shots made me so sick.
I was the same. I kind of did it because when you take a lot of hormones, you put on weight so quickly.
Yeah.
So I did it because of that. But I kind of like a bit of a boobie and a bit of a bum bum. And it was making me dead skinny in the waistline, in the hip line.
Oh, yeah. It's
I
a
wanna
trade-off,
lose my
right?
bum.
It's like,
Yeah.
I feel like, and also the face, like, I feel like most people's faces look really pretty with little something.
Yeah, I look like I've had cheek filler.
You do? Oh yeah, you were telling me that people are thinking.
I've
when
never
I saw you for the
had
first time,
cheek filler.
when I saw you for the first time a couple weeks ago, I asked if you had maybe had a special trip to the dentist or something because you looked so. But maybe it's the less drinking.
No, it was the sesame chicken. I'd come off the Ozempic because of the sesame chicken. I was like, this has snatched me so good that I should sue the restaurant. Not for food poisoning, but for unrealistic body standards.
Yeah, I went off the Wegovy and the Manjaro, and I just started having sesame chicken once a week.
Yeah.
Blowing my ass out.
Black diarrhea.
Black diarrhea.
Dribbling.
I have a question about doing stand-up.
Okay.
You go out there and I'm trying to think. One of the reasons you pivoted to your like normal look is because the audience, if they know nothing about you,
You have to explain.
you have to kind of explain.
Or you just make a joke of it. Like, you just be like, you're all like, what the fuck is that kind
Yeah.
of thing. But I didn't like doing that because I felt like when I was dressed as the big alien costume, I needed a big performance with it. So to just sit there and just do stand-up comedy just felt a bit like I'm doing all of this look just to chat, you know.
I totally relate to that.
I felt like I needed a song, I needed a number, I needed something, a bit of Liza Minnelli, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we all need a little bit of Liza Minnelli.
Yeah.
Do you ever?
What are we going to do when she dies? I don't know what we're going to do.
Probably we're gonna do what we do when Katya dies. Just celebrate.
Yeah. Ding dong, the witch is dead.
I have a question. When you have all these things clipped on your head, you call them bird nest, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever, and then they just fly off? You don't have to, but I mean,
Yes.
are they expensive?
No, £5 from Amazon.
Good deal.
I know. I've probably got about 35. No,
Do you-
I'm not joking.
Do you ever just keep putting them on?
Oh yeah, but they start to discolor.
Oh, from like where?
No, I think what it is hairspray, dry shampoo, cigarettes,
Cigarette smoking.
bird shit. You know,
Right.
Like I feel like they start discoloring. Somebody was around my house recently, and they were like, "Oh my god, you have so many!" Because I had them all lined up. I was about to give them all a bath and dunk them all in. And
What do you
everything.
clean them with? OxyClean?
No, just shampoo and
Oh, like yeah.
Yeah.
Are they human hair?
no.
Okay.
I
Synthetic.
like plastic hair more than human hair. I don't
It's
like human
easier.
hair. And they came around, they looked at the lineup of all the birds' nests. They went, oh my God, you've got them all different shades.
Well, because
They were just dirty.
it's not a gradient on purpose.
No.
Yeah.
This one's grey because, I went out partying in this one's green because, it fell off in
Yeah.
a pond. I don't know.
What you used to do this thing when I first met you, you had you did like the scarf wrap around the head.
Out of drag.
Yeah.
Yes, I
That was kind of your day look vibe.
Yeah, I like doing it with this a bit. Sometimes if it's a bit too crusty, I'll just wrap a big turban around it.
Yeah. Please be careful.
Do you ever remember when I first ever walked into the Trixie Motel
Oh, and you
in
broke
the alien
something.
room and I smashed the bedside table lamp?
You did. First thing. First thing.
No, what was I going to say then? I feel like I've got this thing that I've diagnosed myself with
Oh, great.
called small
Transgenderism.
maybe. Might go back. Just kidding. No, it's like a small head insecurity.
You think you have a small head?
You've probably never seen me with like wet, flat hair.
Oh, is it like a chihuahua?
But it's like at the back of my head, it's like so small. It's like Pepper from American Horror
Let me
Story.
see.
It's really,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Where's your brain?
I know. It's in my nose.
Crazy.
But I hate it, so I feel like I have to always have something high, something big on
Yeah.
my head. I remember many, many years ago, I tried doing like a long, straight.
Did you feel it?
No, I
You
hated
didn't feel it.
I hated it. I felt like my face looked too big for my head.
Yeah. You could do the Amanda thing where you she wears like a lot of half hairs, I think.
Who's Amanda?
Amanda Lepore. Because she's also that super high lift blonde. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God, yeah. Does she use some of her natural hair in the
Yeah,
front?
I think she wears, because I read her book, Doll Parts, and she was like, I don't even go get the mail in my building without sunglasses, lipstick, and a headscarf.
Yeah, well, I heard a story about her in Birmingham. Somebody who booked her in the UK decided to put her on a megabus.
Amanda Lepore on the megabus?
You do not put Amanda Lepore on a megabus.
Get her the PJ.
No.
The private jet.
There's people like that just should not be on certain public transport. It's criminal.
See, that sounds kind of discriminatory when you say it like that.
Yeah, it
People
is.
like that shouldn't be on public transit. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that
Those
exactly?
transgendered women. Ew.
Ew. You know
ever
what?
want to go in the girls' bathroom? Oh.
I think I'll do you one better. All queer people should be exempt from public transit. Right?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I used to take the bus all the time in drag because it was just like, I didn't have a car. I needed to get around. When you're the biggest freak on the bus, people mostly leave you alone.
Pause. You got the bus in drag?
I used to all the time. To go to
How did
Hamburger
you
Mary's.
Wait, in what city?
Milwaukee. Girl, I'd be on that bus in full drag with my suitcase with my stuff for the show.
No.
And people would, when you're that on the bus in Milwaukee, people wouldn't even make eye contact with me.
I suppose
felt
they're
beyond safe.
probably a bit scared of you in a way.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nobody would sit in these seats by me.
No.
Yeah. And it was nice because I could usually what I would do is I would get myself to the gig. And then once you're in drag and the bartenders are closing up and stuff, you're like, can somebody drive me home? You could suck off a ride, suck off a ride home. You could leech off a ride home, but I would get myself to the gig.
Yeah. I feel like in the UK, we all sort of don't get ready at the venue. No one gets ready at the venue.
Yes, I noticed that. And I noticed people kind of go out in one look and one hair too. That's kind of the vibe. Like,
we do one look for the whole. Well, I know there's a lot of queens that do variations. If they're doing different numbers, they'll make a change. But I feel like UK, in a nutshell, drag is just sort of, we just live in it.
Yeah, it feels more like New York drag in that way, where like you leave the house in character and you commit to the look till you go home.
Yeah,
I think that's fine. I mean, the UK must be so proud of you. You've gotten so famous, and I feel like you feel so British, and they must feel so like into you.
Maybe. The thing is,
like gay people, I'm not saying you're, going to be on the next, pound coin, but I'm saying like the gay people there must be like, you must be like their, I don't know what you would have.
Are you
like an Elvira there, kind of?
Yeah, maybe like a mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I get recognized on the street now, but people don't shout certain things.
Pause.
Now it's Mac.
Oh, from your videos.
Because I started doing little makeup tutorials and somebody said to me, when Juno Birch says Mac, she sounds like a duck quacking.
Oh, yeah, I hear that.
So I've just sort of ran with it and Mac, and Mac love it.
Well, you're also yelling Mac and then slamming your face.
Well, I've got to get away. There's got to be a way for people to watch my videos. It's like, who is this ridiculous transsexual on this video slamming her head on the table?
And if you are transphobic, you're like, oh, good, Violet,
Yes, she's hurting herself.
She hates herself.
That's
great.
What we want.
Yeah. You're bringing something to the table for everybody.
That's how I feel when I do stand-up comedy as a trans woman. I will bash the shit out of trans women and myself to the point where the transphobes in the audience are like, yes.
She gets it.
Yeah.
I always say that gay people and conservatives, what we have in common is that we hate gay people.
Yeah. That is so true.
It's like so true.
Oh my God. But going back to what you were saying.
You're mentally ill. I'm like, I agree.
Going back to what you were saying about being in the UK and being very British, I feel like when I come to America, people want to book me more and I sell a lot more tickets for shows than I do in the UK. And I feel like people see me as a bit of a cartoon character here.
I agree.
Compared to like the UK. Because
you're normal there.
I'm kind of normal there.
You're just like in
Manchester. Like I come
Manchester's
here
a
and
kooky
I feel
place.
like people, when they meet me for the first time, I think, is that her real voice? They kind of am a bit like, is she? I did get that recently. Somebody went, I didn't think Juno Birch actually talked like that. I thought it was a character voice.
What did they? this is the real me. Like,
Yeah.
like you have a secret.
You're right, yeah.
And it's an American accent or
it's
something.
Me, my name's Juno Birch. I'm from Manchester.
Any relation to Simon Birch?
Do you know who that is?
The movie Simon Birch with Ashley Judd?
I know Thora Birch.
Oh, Simon Birch is a film about a little person.
Oh.
Let's take a break. I don't know. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I just wonder, in Manchester, are you the Beyonce of Manchester now?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say so.
They don't have like a mural of you in Affleck's? They don't have like a something, you know?
No, I
They're
don't
embarrassed of you.
even get booked for Manchester Pride.
They're embarrassed of you.
Yeah. I don't get booked in Manchester.
But it's not because of you, it's because of your drinking.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like they see me online and
You're the vanity of the UK.
I don't know whether we have enough carers. Like, you know, they probably just think she's too mentally ill to
There's
take
an open
bookings.
bar. We can't book her. It's going to get really ugly. Phil just told us he got shit on. We can't book her. She's a mess. Have you ever been to Hull?
Hull, yeah, I don't know.
There's a river of mud that goes through Hull.
That sounds about right.
The UK is a mysterious place.
I hate the UK.
Here we go.
Right, listen. Listen,
if Katya was here, she would probably high five you. Okay.
She always high fives me about hating the UK. And she's
talk
the
to her
only
about the
American. She is the only American I've been able to get on with about hating on the UK, because every time I talk about, oh, I love Manchester.
I do love Manchester.
Try living there, bitch.
Okay, I don't live there.
You walk around Hollywood with your Wendy's and your fucking
Dunkin' Donuts.
I don't know, people fucking bag up your groceries for you and say, hi, how are you?
Air conditioning.
Have a great one. In the UK, it's like, fuck off.
Yeah, and no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
The air conditioning, well, the UK has the best breakfast. I think the breakfasts are so horny. Delicious.
No.
I don't like the eggs, but or I don't like the beans. Do you ever
No.
Have you ever Dunkin' Donuts in America?
Yes.
I think you would love it.
I like the coffee in Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, and the packaging is kind of pink and brown.
Oh, I'm not a very sweet person though. I like salty food.
You do.
I love
like the
salty food.
Like the sesame chicken.
No, that was sweet. I can't talk about it too much because I will actually drive you. But I love salty food.
Really?
Yes.
What's like the craving? If you like smoked weed, what's the food you crave? Girl, you know what I had yesterday when I was at the hospital with Katya?
What?
First of all, she because of her treatment, she can't eat right now. So I was like, oh yeah, that sucks. And she was harassing them for ice chips. Truly being like, hello, Katya.
So you mean like an ice cube, just plain?
Yeah. Because she's not allowed. They're like, working on
crunch.
Her. But yes. She literally has like a tube up her nose and she's just yelling, hello, hello, somebody, hello.
Is she in like a special private hospital?
I wish. She was passed out, and I told the nurse she was famous. I was like, they were like, do you know? They were like, how do you know him? And I said, oh, we work together. They said, what do you guys do? I said, we do TV and podcasting and stuff. And then I was like, he's really famous, actually. And the nurse was like, he is? I said, yeah. And I pulled up the Instagram and showed pictures. It was like, and they were like, oh, that's her. That's her. It was a picture of Katya and I together, and they were like, that's her. Who's that? And I was like, that's me.
No, they said, what is that?
That's me. That's me. But I kind of blew up her spot, and I was like, I bet she doesn't even want people here to know who she is. And then I accidentally told on her. But
yeah,
I was like, we're in Los Angeles. Nobody in this gay hospital.
I know. I would have thought you'd have people running around after, like, crazy. You have crazy fans.
I know.
I rocked up here today. There was no gate on the car park. The door was swung open. I just walked straight in. I went up some random stairs and I just took a Diet Coke out of the fridge and made myself at home.
Nothing safe. You just took that from upstairs?
Yeah.
Work. You know what?
I made myself at home.
It's fine. I think you're owed it. Honestly, you came in to cover for Katya. So honestly, she owes you that Diet Coke.
Yes. I've been here quite a lot since I've been in LA.
It's definitely a hub.
This is my second home now. I want to start a podcast.
Oh God. About what?
I want to do the Juno show, but like a series.
Welcome to the Juno Show.
I wanna abduct celebrities and probe them for information.
That's a great idea.
And I've been wanting to do it for so long, but that's why I've not been doing YouTube that much, because I'm tired of just doing like the little stupid videos and having an excuse to make a video like, oh, we're going to do makeup today or whatever. I just want to chat shit because I've got so much to say.
Yeah.
But I didn't start it in the UK because I'm moving here. So I want to start it here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't want to leak the news, but you've been doing a trial run of staying in LA. What do you think of it?
I love it. I don't want to go home.
We've
already extended our stay for another week.
That's great. I love it.
And I feel like it's going to get extended and extended. The only thing stopping me right now from going from never leaving here is the cat.
I know. Wasn't Neville or something? What is it?
You're the godmother. How dare you?
Oh, right.
Forget the name. Wait,
I know it. It's like Artemis or some weird shit, right?
You're just naming the cast of Always Sunny in Philadelphia right now.
No, it's like
Cyril.
Cyril. That is weird.
Cyril. No, it's a cute little old man's name.
Neville, Cyril. You don't think it's kind of...
Neville is a cute name. When I do move here with him, I've got to get him a passport.
How do you move with a cat?
You have to get them a passport.
Shut the fuck up.
You have to have a little picture taken.
You are lying. That is so cute. You're going to cry.
I feel like I'm gonna have to go and get him some maybe a little.
How do they fly? How's he gonna fly all the way to LA?
I know. So this is what we've been doing research on it because I'm so scared about traveling with Cyril.
Isn't he gonna pee on the plane?
So yeah, no. What you do is you have to fly with a specific airline. You can't fly with, I think it's Virgin. You can't bring a cat into the cabin. I think it's KLM. You can fly with a cat in the cabin. You put the big cat carrier under the seat. And then they have it has to be a special one that has compartments where they can have pee mats, gravel if you need it, anything like that.
You are lying. I didn't even know about this.
No. And I've been watching a lot of TikToks on it.
Oh, thank God for the internet. I bet you people make it really easy because I bet you can hear from people who've done it.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people do it not very often long haul, because it's stressful for the animal. But people do it all the time with...
And cats are so routine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cyril is an Oriental short hair, so they're very, very, very vocal. So he will scream constantly, even when he doesn't want anything.
I've never seen a cat that looks like him. He looks so different than other cats.
Yeah.
It's almost like, is it an exotic species of
what
cat?
I did is I made him in The Sims 2 and I warped his face.
He does have that very triangle-shaped...
People say I look like him a little bit.
You know, I think that's kind of a compliment.
Mm.
Don't you think?
No, we've got that sort of goddess profile.
Yeah. You also kind of give Madonna. Did anybody ever say that?
No, I've never heard that one.
You don't think the...
I've had, who have I had? I've had Maddie Morphosis.
Maddie Morphosis?
Someone said I look like Maddie Morphosis.
People say that about me too, so.
They say that about you two out of drag.
Out of drag, yeah.
Yeah. Who else? I got one that was really weird was people kept saying I look like Adele. But when I was in blue makeup.
People need to.
Do you know who I'm getting at the moment? Lily Savage.
Who is that?
You don't know who Lily Savage is? Lily Savage was an absolute icon in the UK. She was a drag queen in the 80s and 90s. Then became Paul O'Grady, the Paul O'Grady show. They've passed away now. But they were from Liverpool and they had this, they would talk like that. I don't give a fuck. It was kind of Pete Burns-esque.
I was going to say Pete Burns. It sounds like Pete Burns' accent.
Yeah, since I've been doing stand-up out of drag, Lily Savage. Just Lily Savage all the time.
Oh my God, that fierce clip of Pete Burns, which is like, I don't give a flying lump of poo. What is the clip about getting up at 5?
So it's the documentary. You need to go watch on YouTube. It's called Unspun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's post when Pete Burns got bail from prison and had to go and live with a fan who paid for his bail. And that was the terms and conditions. But the fan was a psychopath that lived in this dump.
This really happened?
Yes. And in the documentary, they film Michael and Pete. Michael was Pete's boyfriend / assistant. And they're talking about getting Pete on the morning show this morning or something. And Pete's like, I haven't got up at 8 o'clock in the morning since I was 5.
Yeah.
And he says something like, I don't give a flying brown lump of poo what they've decided. I want that coat back.
Oh, I also love
Jodie Marsh has got tits like saggy spaniel's ears.
One of my favorite things is to go watch like super YouTube cuts of Pete Burns on Celebrity Big Brother. Because they didn't know what to do with her.
No.
And then my favorite part is when they'll do this sometimes on Big Brother where they'll have like a talent show. My favorite part is she gets up there and sings and you kind of like, even though she's kind of like the Frankenstein's monster of the house, there's this moment where she kind of serves all of them as like, I'm a fucking rock star.
Yes, but
and just in case you forgot, I wrote this fucking song.
Yeah, and I think a lot of them in that room didn't
even
realize
know
it
who
was
that
Pete that
was.
wrote that song. And I remember that performance because Pete struggles to hit the high note.
Oh,
If I get to know your name, but then when he goes like, he goes, ah.
Oh yeah, he kind of just goes like,
He's like, fuck it.
yeah.
He really didn't want to be there. He was there just to pay for like a construction on the lip, I think.
Really sickening face.
So stunning.
And I love the hair. I love the way the hair gets clipped around the face. Like rat's nest with straight hair around the face.
Yeah, I wore my hair like that for a very long time.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you only have to really groom this and the rest of it, it's like the bigger the better.
It's an easy wig to have on the go because you can have it in a plastic. Like it doesn't have to be real hair because you smooth down the sides like that with the clips. And when you take it off, it kind of stays like that.
Oh yeah. Well, here we go, girls. People can't see you now because you're on your little secret, Juno Birch's secret LA living trip, secret stand-up gig tour.
It's not secret.
But if people want to follow you or support you, maybe they could go to Juno Birch Live and buy some new art.
Yes. JunoBirchLive.com. Go and buy all my artwork. Support a trans woman.
Do you have prints?
Yes, I'm selling prints.
Love your prints.
Do you like some for your house?
Of course. She has wonderful prints, and some of you who are renters who have white walls, what you need is cool art.
Yes.
With color and line.
With gorgeous alien transsexuals all over the wall.
You could do...
I forgot to ask you, how was Strange Journey? You did the Q&A thing the other night.
Oh, it was really cool. Have you seen it yet?
No, I've watched so many clips of it, but I've not sat through the whole thing yet. But I love Rocky Horror so much.
I do too. It was I saw it when it came out. It's a really moving documentary, and like the interviews they have with Richard O'Brien, so crazy and illuminating, and like this person came out as trans like 30 years after Rocky Horror, which is crazy to think about. Strange Journey, and the person who builds the documentary and does the interviews is his son Linus, and so. His son Linus is the interviewer and like the producer and director of the documentary. Yeah. And so it's so interesting watching through the eyes of his son interviewing his father about like, how did you basically change the world with Rocky Horror? It's so interesting. And you have all these shots of Richard O'Brien with his guitar singing the songs acoustic. Like it's so cool. They did such a good job. And I got to be in it. I got to do interviews for it. And I figured they're getting all these super A-list stars, but it's basically just me and Jack Black.
Yeah.
Because I think you had to be a certain level obsessed, and me and Jack Black are obsessed with that 100%. Movie.
I love it. It's such a personal thing to me because when my uncle died, he requested that everybody at the funeral dressed in Rocky Horror outfits, and my grandma was about 70-something and she showed up with stockings on and everything.
Whoa.
And when they lowered his coffin into the bit, when they have the ceremony, they played On the Day I Went Away. So that's why it's just such a moving thing for me. Like I
wish we could have gone to New York to see the Broadway show while you were here.
Well,
why are you whispering?
I want to be in it.
You could be in it.
I want to play Frankenfurter so bad.
We have to get beyond the barriers surrounding your paralyzing stage fright, your inability to dance and sing, and frankly, the amount of money you ask for is too much. So those are kind of our barriers.
All of those things are completely false. I work for it. I don't get paid. I haven't been paid for any work that I've done here in LA.
And you know what? In order to make Broadway more profitable, we need to transition to actors paying to be in shows. Don't you think?
Yeah, I feel
You
like
should
that's
pay
what it's
to
going
be
to
in
come
it.
to.
You could pay your way into it. All you got to do is ask Luke Evans to step down.
Yes.
Do you know what I was thinking about?
Do you know what? They never cast a feminine person as Frank.
That's true.
They always have to cast like a really butch, buff person.
You're a shoe-in.
They.
Well, listen, I love you. Thank you for coming on and covering for Katya. You have really shown me that maybe she should be permanently replaced because she brings nothing.
I will step in whenever you want me. Look, I even brought a little cap to replace Katya. Look at that. Well, hi there. Welcome to Buc-ee's.
Bye.
Have you tried our golden nuggets?
Beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets. They're so nice. I love those.
Have you been to Buc-ee's?
Yes.
What did you think?
It's very MAGA. It's so MAGA.
Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Bye.